Close your eyes and imagine 70 million children log in every single day to a virtual universe where they can be anything: a race car driver, a pizza shop owner, an astronaut. This is Roblox, a platform worth over $40 billion that has revolutionized gaming forever. But behind this empire stand two men whose partnership created something no one thought possible: a world where players don't just play games, they build them. One was a Canadian engineer who survived a failed startup and refused to give up. The other was a brilliant programmer who saw potential where others saw chaos. Together, David Baszucki and Erik Cassel didn't just create a game, they created a phenomenon that would make one a billionaire and cost the other his life before seeing their full triumph. This is their story. From physics simulations in a California garage to a digital empire. From rejection and financial ruin to billions of dollars and global impact. 1963. David Baszucki was born in Canada to a family that valued education and hard work. His father was an aerospace engineer, his mother a homemaker who encouraged curiosity. From an early age, David was obsessed with one question: how do things work? While other kids played outside, David took apart radios, built model rockets, and taught himself to code on primitive computers. He excelled academically, eventually studying engineering and computer science at Stanford University, one of the most prestigious tech breeding grounds in the world. After graduating, David had a vision. What if you could simulate real-world physics on a computer? What if students could learn through interactive simulations instead of boring textbooks? In 1989, David co-founded Knowledge Revolution with his brother Greg. Their flagship product, Interactive Physics, was a software program that lets students build virtual machines and watch them operate according to real physics laws. Teachers loved it. The company grew. At Knowledge Revolution, David met Erik Cassel, a soft-spoken but brilliant programmer born in 1967, who shared his passion for making complex ideas accessible through technology. Erik had grown up fascinated by early video games and computer programming. While David was the visionary, Erik was the architect who could actually build the dream. Erik could see 3 steps ahead in any technical problem, David said years later. He didn't just solve problems, he anticipated them. Together, they made Knowledge Revolution a success. In 1998, they sold the company to MSC Software for $20 million. David and Erik were suddenly wealthy. Most people would have retired. They were just getting started. After selling Knowledge Revolution, David and Erik could have walked away, but they both felt the same nagging frustration. Interactive physics was educational, but it wasn't fun. It didn't capture the creative chaos of what happens when you give people tools and let them experiment. David became obsessed with a new idea. What if users could build their own physics simulations? What if the platform wasn't just for learning, but for creating? What if kids could build entire worlds? In 2004, David and Erik founded Dynablox, the predecessor to Roblox. They began with a simple but radical concept. Give users basic building blocks and physics tools, then let them create whatever they can imagine. Other games told players what to do. Dynablox would let players decide. But the early days were brutal. They worked out of a small office in San Mateo, California, pouring their own money into development. The technology was complex. Creating a stable platform where millions of user-generated games could run simultaneously was a programming nightmare. We spent entire nights debugging crashes, Erik told a developer forum in 2006. And there was another problem. No one understood what they were building. Investors passed. Too complicated, they said. Kids won't get it. David and Erik pitched to over 20 venture capital firms. Rejection after rejection. Their savings dwindled. But in 2005, they rebranded Dynablox to a catchier name, Roblox, a combination of robots and blocks. They launched officially in September 2006. The platform was rough, buggy, and had fewer than 100 simultaneous players. But those early users were fanatic. They built obstacle courses, racing games, virtual hangout spaces. David and Erik watched in amazement as kids who'd never coded before learned to script complex games using Roblox's simplified Lua programming language. "We realized we weren't just building a game platform," David said. "We were building a generation of creators." Word spread. By 2007, Roblox had 10,000 users. By 2008, 100,000. Finally, investors noticed. In 2007, Roblox secured its first major funding round. David and Erik could breathe. They could hire engineers. They could scale. From 2008 to 2012, Roblox exploded. By 2011, there were over 5 million registered users. By 2012, over 30 million. Kids weren't just playing Roblox, they were living in it. The platform's genius was its economic model. Players could buy Robux, virtual currency, to customize their avatars. But here's the revolutionary part. Creators who built popular games could earn real money. Teenagers were making thousands of dollars per month from games they built in their bedrooms. "We created a new type of economy," David explained in a 2012 TED Talk, "where creativity directly translates to opportunity. The money followed the users. Investment rounds brought in hundreds of millions. David became CEO, leading the company through rapid expansion. The little physics experiment from 2004 was now a tech giant. But amid this triumph, tragedy struck. In early 2013, Erik Cassel, David's partner, friend, and co-founder, was diagnosed with cancer. The news devastated the team. Erik, only 45 years old, was the technical heart of Roblox. David and the Roblox team rallied around Erik. They visited him. They kept him updated. Erik, even while battling illness, offered advice from his hospital bed. On February 11, 2013, Erik Cassel passed away. He was 45 years old. The Roblox community mourned. Players built virtual memorials. Developers dedicated games to his memory. David gave a eulogy. "Erik wasn't just my co-founder. He was my brother in every way that matters. He taught me that the best technology serves humanity, not the other way around." Erik never saw Roblox go public. He never saw it become a household name. He never saw the platform reach 70 million daily users. But every line of code, every feature, every experience on Roblox today carries his fingerprints. After Erik's death, David could have stepped back, but he did something else. He doubled down. He committed to making Roblox everything he and Erik had dreamed it could be, and more. Throughout the 2010s, Roblox continued its meteoric rise. By 2020, during the pandemic, when kids worldwide were stuck at home, Roblox became a lifeline. Virtual birthday parties, digital school hangouts, creative escapes from lockdown reality. The numbers became staggering. 50 million daily users, then 60 million, then 70 million. On March 10, 2021, Roblox went public on the New York Stock Exchange. The opening valuation? Over $45 billion. David Baszucki, the Canadian engineer who'd been rejected by dozens of investors, was now worth over $4 billion. But David's story isn't about the money, it's about the legacy. Today, Roblox has paid out over $1 billion to its creators, many of them teenagers building businesses from their bedrooms. The platform has become a training ground for the next generation of programmers, game designers, and entrepreneurs. David remains CEO, leading with the same principles he and Erik established: empower creators, foster community, make complexity accessible. In interviews, David still speaks about Erik in the present tense. "Erik would love this," he'll say when showing new features. "The partnership never really ended, it just evolved." So what can we learn from David Baszucki and Erik Cassel? First, that the best partnerships are about shared vision. David and Erik complemented each other perfectly. One saw the future, the other built it. Second, that rejection is just the beginning of a better strategy. 20 investors said no, but they kept building. Third, that true success is measured in impact, not dollars. They democratized game development and created opportunities for millions. And perhaps most importantly, legacy outlives us. Erik passed away in 2013, but his impact grows stronger every day. Every kid who learns to code on Roblox, every teenager who earns their first dollar from a game they built, they're all part of Erik's legacy. From a physics simulator in a garage to a $40 billion platform, from 2 dreamers to 70 million daily users. David Baszucki and Erik Cassel didn't just build a company, they built a universe where anything is possible, and that universe is still expanding. Thank you for watching. What do you think about David and Erik's incredible journey from rejection to building a $40 billion empire? How has their story of partnership, perseverance, and legacy inspired you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this story moved you, share it with a young creator who dreams of building something extraordinary. Keep creating, keep innovating, and remember, every empire starts with a simple idea and the courage to pursue it.